Hey guys, it is me, Dennis Nichols here today, here to give you another video. And this video is going to be doing me talking about basically the possibilities of Kris Richards actually coming back to Dallas. A lot of rumors have been going around since Kris Richards had ties with Dan Quinn that there could be a possibility of the Cowboys signing Kris Richards. And I think a lot of you probably would wonder, well, Dennis, you're a very opinionated person. What's your thoughts on this? Could this possibly happen? It's not slim, but it's not high. I think the only simple reason we let go of Kris Richards is that he was kind of part of the original crew with Rod Marileni. And I think, Mike McCarthy, when he came in to Dallas, he wanted to pretty much clean up the slate. He wanted to have his new team, and he wanted to put obviously, his coordinators and his people he trusted. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not sitting here saying Kris Richards was bad. I think, obviously I kind of wish if he did kept Kris Richards, because Kris Richards was, out of the whole defensive coaching, besides Ron Marileni, Kris Richards would tell you, he would yell it to your face. He wasn't a nice coach, I like to say. He wasn't like Jason Garrett. He was the opposite of Jason Garrett. He's going to come into your face and he's going to tell you, what the hell are you doing out there? Like, why are you playing so bad? And he was going to yell at you. Like, he ain't going to be your babysitter. He's going to tell you straight up what the problem is, how you can fix it. And I think I always loved that about him. He was always a coach that I looked at and I was like, damn, like, why is this guy not our defense coordinator? Because I just thought I think, not only had a passion of the game, but he taught those guys how to be disciplined. And we were actually pretty good when we had Kris Richards as our, I think he was our defense specialist. He was something along those lines. I think he was like an assistant to Rod Marileni. I don't remember the exact role he had, but he definitely worked on the defense. And I remember seeing this in some films where he was just like, when he was having the board and he was just straight up frustrated because he's trying to teach these guys discipline. You have to be disciplined when you're on that field 24/7. And I think that's what I always loved is that he wanted not only so badly for them to win the game, but he wanted to win the game himself too. So I think I've always, looked at Kris Richards, and I always thought he was always a good, not like coach, but he was always a good specialist, and I think he was always good at what he did. Do I think the Cowboys are going to particularly go get him? It's not far out of the possibility. Do I think he will be signed out? I just don't see it. I just don't know where we would put him. I mean, unless Dan Quinn makes a case for Kris Richards and is like, hey, I need someone that can help me call these plays, and I need an assistant. I need a guy that can help me build this defense. And he's like, look, I've made a past success with Kris Richards at Seattle. I want to bring that to Dallas. I think you can make a case for him to come back to Dallas. I just don't see that happening. Even if he did have close relations with Dan Quinn, I just don't see the Cowboys going back because it's not that Kris Richards is bad, as I said. I just don't see them going back to Kris Richards and being like, "Hey, we need you," even though we let you go. Like, I just don't see that happening. Do I want Kris Richards back? Oh, absolutely. I think if we have the opportunity, but without a doubt, sign Kris Richards. Like, I would love him to be our defensive back coach. I think he'd be perfect there. I think he would show those guys how to be physical and disciplined because that's what we need. We need guys that are not afraid to play on the ball and get face to face these top tier receivers. I think that's the problem is we're just not disciplined enough to be like, oh, you think you're gonna burn me and you think you're gonna beat me? Haha, joke's on you. I know how to defeat you. Like, that's what we need. We need defensive backs that basically make flipping top tier receivers look like some college scrubs. That's what we need. We need guys that can play football. And I think, Kris Richards basically helped those guys play football. I mean, the defense wasn't awesome, but it was solid enough where we were in the middle of the pack defense. We weren't terrible, but we weren't great. We were like good enough to stop a team from scoring. And that's what I think we need. We just need a team that's good enough on defense to stop another team scoring. And I think Kris Richards would be a nice guy to bring.